Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great and welcome to this new video here on Gala. It's been a while since I covered this, but wanted to do an update today because I do think that Gala right here looks quite interesting. We're gaining some momentum. Earlier already right here at the end of September, we were quite bullish as well. Obviously, the markets were also relatively bullish back then. And then after that, after the crash we had at the beginning of October, we dropped back down into this range. But now you can see that we are slowly but surely starting the trend up again. And that's what I think is interesting, all right? Because that means that there's an opportunity, especially if you look at the higher time frames here. I mean, look at this. I mean, this is just absolutely a ridiculous chart on Gala right here. We are down a lot since March, but you can also see right here what Gala can do when the markets turn relatively bullish, right? I mean, from October to that first top in December, we went up 165%, and then the second time from February until March, we did a 4x, all right? So you should definitely pay attention to Gala, especially when it's in the early stages of turning bullish. So that's what we'll talk about. Now, I do think it is still a little bit too early to call this a bullish market structure. All right, and the main reason I think is quite clear for that, and that is that the momentum, just in general, the market is very volatile and it's not completely trustworthy. All right, so Bitcoin right now is obviously very, very bullish, but the Bitcoin dominance is still very high. All right, so altcoins in general have not done very well. And then if you look at Gala, like one level that I think we need to break to actually turn bullish is 2.6 and 2.65 cents up here. There we have a massive resistance level. We have the 200 EMA. And before breaking down below that, obviously we can be bullish, and we've had some nice bullish moves down here. But I cannot call this bullish on the higher time frames if we haven't broken above that. So then the question is, or the question remains, well, why do you think that Gala is still interesting then? And why are we covering it right now? And the reason for that is quite simple. And that is that I think the narrative that Gala belongs to, the gaming narrative, even though I know that Gala also has other departments, let's call them like that, gaming has done very well. Beam was trying to break out yesterday, is still relatively strong here. Big Time has been very volatile but bullish for the last month and a half as well. Super has been ridiculously bullish, as you can see, has like 3x'd since the beginning of August. So gaming is doing very well. And then if you look at Gala is still actually, like, compared to the other gaming coins, it's still relatively low. And then you can see, even though for the majority of the time we've kind of consolidated in tight ranges, you can see from the EMAs, but also these trend lines here, whether you like them or not, that there is a slight uptrend here. And that is what I think is even more interesting. So what I need to see right now is that this trend holds. So for me, the most important level is right here between 2.1 and 2 cents. I think it's most likely that we will still revisit that level at least once. And then if we are able to hold that level and actually gain some fresh momentum, aka open interest from that level, then I think we can at least get that move into 2.6 cents. And then once we actually hit that level, then we'll talk about potentially breaking above that. I think that's a possibility as well, but then we would need different circumstances, all right? AKA a bearish Bitcoin dominance, because otherwise for altcoins, there's just not enough to do. So ultimately, on the higher time frames, I do see the start of some sort of a bullish reversal here. I would still need more confirmation to call this bullish on the higher time frames, but short term, I actually do think that looking at the chart, a price action like this is most likely here. So that's what I think you need to be most prepared for. I will keep you updated on this if you're interested in that, so let me know down in the comments. But for now, have a great day. Thank you for watching. Take care and bye.